Good morning. xAI's Grok generated inappropriate deepfake imagery, sparking global outrage and a quick apology for safeguard failures. Is OpenAI worth the safety risk? And a Google principal engineer admits Claude Code did a year's worth of distributed systems coding in just 1 hour. Are human software engineers becoming obsolete? Plus, Deepseek unveils MHC architecture to stabilize training and slash costs, defying U.S. chip bans. Can Chinese efficiency outpace American raw compute power? Plus, OpenAI linked to massive Pinterest acquisition. Johnny Ives is back. Local AI regulation is coming to California and South Carolina. All that and more on this Monday, January 5th, 2026. Welcome to AI in the AM. Let's go. xAI is facing severe backlash after Grok generated inappropriate deepfakes. The company apologized, citing safeguard lapses, while France flagged the content as illegal. This incident raises urgent questions about content moderation in loosely filtered models. Speaking of AI capability shocks, a revelation at Google is turning heads. A Google principal engineer admitted that Anthropic's Claude Code tool replicated a year-long distributed systems project in just 60 minutes. This confession has rattled engineering teams, highlighting how rapid autonomous coding tools are outpacing human timelines. While used devs worry about speed, China is innovating on architecture. Deepseek has introduced a new MHC architecture designed to stabilize and scale AI training. This method aims to bypass hardware limitations imposed by chip bans, allowing for more efficient model training and threatening to disrupt the current US-centric scaling laws. And scaling often requires massive data, which might explain our next rumor. Reports suggest OpenAI is linked to a potential 2026 acquisition of Pinterest. This would be their largest acquisition yet, likely aimed at securing Pinterest's unique image and curation dataset to train future multimodal models and enhance search capabilities. But software isn't their only focus. Hardware is finally coming into view. OpenAI and legendary designer Jony Ive are reportedly developing an AI-powered smart pen for a 2027 release. The device, potentially featuring microphones and cameras, aims to be a gumdrop-shaped third major computing device, prioritizing voice interaction over screens. Apple is also looking to add sensors to existing devices. Rumors indicate Apple's AirPods Pro 3 will feature infrared cameras and significant AI enhancements. These additions could support spatial audio adjustments and gesture controls, further integrating AI into Apple's ecosystem of wearable health and spatial computing technology. These wearables fit into a broader software roadmap revealed for 2026. Apple's 2026 Intelligence Roadmap confirms the arrival of live translation and visual search. These features aim to catch up with competitors, embedding deep AI integration directly into iOS to make the iPhone a proactive assistant rather than just a tool. To support this software, Apple is reportedly changing its hardware cycle. Apple is shifting its iPhone release strategy to double down on AI hardware for 2026. Reports suggest a move toward foldable devices and a smarter Siri, aiming to revitalize sales by making AI performance the central selling point of the next generation of devices. But as visual AI improves, the dark side of the technology is worsening. Meta has acquired AI agent startup Manus AI for $2 billion. This massive purchase signals Zuckerberg's intent to dominate the autonomous agent space, potentially integrating Manus's tech into the metaverse and Meta AI to automate complex user tasks. As tech giants grow, lawmakers are scrambling to regulate the industry. A South Carolina group is pushing for strict AI regulation ahead of the legislative session. They aim to establish guardrails around AI usage in the state, reflecting a growing trend of local governments taking action in the absence of comprehensive federal laws. However, Big tech is successfully fighting back against similar bills elsewhere. In California, significant legislation aimed at regulating data centers was blocked by big tech lobbying. The bill, which addressed energy consumption and location, was watered down to a study requirement, highlighting the industry's political power over infrastructure. While preserving infrastructure, companies are also ramping up monetization. OpenAI has confirmed that ChatGPT ads are coming in 2026, prioritizing sponsored content. This move risks a trust crisis, as users worry about biased answers. But it marks a definitive shift for OpenAI, from a research lab to a commercially driven ad-supported platform. Commercialization will be a major theme at this year's biggest tech show. NVIDIA's CES 2026 keynote is set to focus heavily on AI, robotics, and physical AI. CEO Jensen Huang is expected to showcase how their chips will power the next generation of autonomous machines, moving AI from digital chat boxes to physical world interaction. But as physical AI rises, safety remains a stressful priority for leaders. Finally, OpenAI is hiring a head of preparedness for what Sam Altman calls a stressful safety role. The position involves predicting and mitigating catastrophic risks from future models, underscoring the company's awareness of the dangers posed by increasingly capable AGI systems. That's all we have for today. See you tomorrow here on AI in the AM. Be sure you like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.